Good morning, everyone. This is Meghna Nalamili from Group 19, and this is a project, the Home Automation Portal. Using our portal, we are able to control several home appliances by toggling buttons or by using the voice command feature, which takes in certain commands such as switch on fan. We have also displayed three gauges to show the ambient temperature, the relative humidity, and the heat index, which is also the feels like temperature. If the humidity is higher, the heat index would be higher. We can also automatically switch on the fan when the heat index crosses a certain threshold value, which can be configured by the user according to his or her comfort. This portal can be operated on any device which is connected to the network which the Wi-Fi module is connected to. Currently, it is my home Wi-Fi network. So here we have my desktop and a mobile. Next, let's move on to the hardware connections. So this is the ESP8266 Node MCU, which has a Wi-Fi module that is used to host the web server. It is connected to a 5-volt AC supply. It is connected to the 5-volt 4-channel relay module as well as the DHT11 temperature and humidity sensor. This has 3 jumper wires, 2 are for the power and 1 is for transmission of data for the temperature and humidity values. The relay module has 2 wires that are for power and 4 of them are used to connect 4 different loads. Here we have connected 3 loads. So one of the jumper wires is connected to the power and the other is connected in normally open mode, which means that the circuit is open and only when the signal is sent, the circuit would be closed. Now let's move on to the demonstration part. Now look at the toggle button feature. So if I switch on the green light, we can see that the load is being turned on and the correct relay state is being communicated to all the clients. If I switch off the green light from here, we can see that it is being turned off and the relay state is again being communicated to my desktop browser. So this is how the feedback mechanism works. This is the network traffic, which shows the HTTP GET request from the client to the server and the responses. So it shows the relay state values and the temperature and humidity values, which are fetched from the server at regular intervals. Let us now look at the voice command feature. Switch on white light. So we can see that the white light is being turned on and the relay state is also being communicated. Now the heat index value is 30.66 and the threshold has been set to 32. So if we set it to say 30, we expect the fan to be automatically switched on. So now we see that the fan is being turned on and the relay state is also being communicated. If I turn it off again, it turns off, but it starts again as the threshold is still less than the current heat index value. So now let's move on to the programming part. So this is the code that is compiled and uploaded on the Node MCU. This is the HTML code that is passed as a string to the client when it is connected for the first time. This is the button panel, which is used to control the voice and the different loads. So in the script, we have used the WebKit speech recognition API by Google. So it can only be used on Chrome-based browsers. We also have several action listeners that get triggered when several events like button clicks are performed. So we have used Google Charts for the gauges to display the temperature and humidity values. Now let's go to the server code. So this is the setup. Here we have the pin configuration and the modes. This is used to connect the module to the network using the given credentials. This is the web server code. So it can be used to handle different requests. So this one caters to the voice. So the string is passed and sent and the input message is then compared with given strings, and actions are performed based on whether it matches or not. So here in the loop, the temperature and humidity values are periodically fetched from the sensor, and here the heat index is computed and stored. Thank you.